Oh, a place called That Amazing Place in Harlow. We're on Uncle Function, trying to find a decent place to put my phone because YouTube doesn't want it in landscape mode. So let's get a pile of crockery and then I can prop my phone up. So we're at this venue, it's very nice. We've got hours to kill. And I thought I'd do a little live chat. I want my phone to stand up. Here we go. Let's see if that works. That might do it. That does do it. There we go. How about that? So we've got Wi-Fi. Makes a change. So we've got hours to kill. I thought I'd have a little chat. So filming for a little video put up on the channel. Try and take you on the road with all the gigs that we do. Not just Uncle Funk, Queen stuff, ABBA stuff. All of that. And filming some footage, done some sound check stuff, journey here. You'll see some gig stuff as well. It's all good. It's all good. So we've got a couple of hours to kill. Hello, Lewis Wingrove. Hello. You've been missing in action, mate. We did live chats from last July through till the end of December, and we thought you'd popped off. We didn't see you once. Every week, we did every Tuesday from July till December. Never saw you. Hope you're well. California as well. Hope you're not affected by the fires, mate. You've been working. Very good. I hope, hope life is treating you well. Hope everything's good. Gary Pacanella, good to see you too. Haven't seen you in a while. You've been making CNC machines. Well, good for you, sir. Good for you. Well, if it's any use, we now do live chats on Saturdays. So we did one earlier today. So it's Saturday afternoons in the UK, which is morning for you guys. But we were very early today. You'd have needed to be up at 4 a.m. to catch the live chat. So that wouldn't have worked for you at all. But usually it's going to be Saturdays 2 till 5, 2 till 6. So we're giving the Tuesdays a rest. And we're doing Saturday afternoons. Oh, you're off on weekends. Well, there you go. We'll put it in your diary. Now, we'll be early, so it'll be 6 a.m. where you are. But you can always watch on catch up. So all the live chats you missed last year, they're there. Just go onto the channel, go to the live chat playlist. You'll see it all there. I hope you can see everything and hear everything. It's I'm a bit ad hoc this evening. But we've just had food and now we've got sort of 2 hours before we're on. Normally I don't have decent mobile reception, which is why last year there weren't many impromptu live chats. All the times I had the opportunity to do something, the mobile internet reception was atrocious. Gary Pacanella, what bass are you using tonight for the show? I've got GB Rumour, Kingfisher Blue one with blue LEDs. I've got an Alembic Persuader, that's here as well. And I've got the Warwick Bootsy Collins Space Bass, which I was intending to use. And then I've seen the actual space that we're setting up in and we're playing in. And I don't hold out much hope for it not getting pranged or dinged. So I've left it in the bag. We'll go with the GB and play safe. But also I've got a whole bunch of basses that are going to go on the workbench this week. They should have been done last week. We've been a bit busy filming videos. And the Warwick is going on the bench to have some very small weights added to it at one end of the body. Try and get this balance issue sorted out once and for all. It has a headstock bias like no other bass. Well, the only bass I could compare it to would be a Stanley Clarke Alembic, where literally you put the bass on a strap, take your hands away, and the whole thing flips opposite. So you end up with a bass body up here and a headstock down there near the floor. It's not great. Not very good on a gig where you need to help with clapping now and again. So I will address those issues shortly. So yeah, GB tonight. Kingfisher Blue one with the blue LEDs, maple neck and maple fingerboard. So that's what we're using. It's all disco stuff. Gareth Harrison, good to see you. Didn't see you on the live chat earlier. I presume you were busy. We had a good live chat actually. We ran 12 till 3 today. Got that done before I left home for this gig. So it's all worked out kind of well really. But we've got good Wi-Fi here, so it makes doing an impromptu live chat a realistic thing. So it's all good. Hope everyone's safe and well out there. If you're on the West Coast, like Lewis, I hope you're doing okay. Very aware of what's going on over there at the moment. So, Gareth Housen, you were at rehearsal with your band. You'll watch it later. Very good. Watch it on double speed. It goes past a lot quicker, but you can still hear what we say without having to spend 3 hours of your life watching it. You can watch it in an hour and a half. I haven't done the timestamps yet. I'll be doing those tomorrow. But yeah, so we're just killing time at the moment. Venues through there in a marquee. So we've just eaten, and this is sort of, I'd say backstage, but it's in a separate building. It's not really backstage at all. But we're just killing time. So I've just won an Electro Harmonics pitchfork pedal on eBay. So those of you that know, I'm a big fan of the Digitech drop pedal. But I had a message from someone that was asking me if I could recommend a pedal that would allow them to go up as opposed to down. So with the Digitech drop, if you're playing a song in A, you can only go down. So G sharp, G, F sharp, F, E. You can't go up. It doesn't go up. And someone was asking me, did I know of a pedal that you could do that? And I thought, well, I know the Digitech Whammy allows you to do that, but it's not the cheapest pedal. It's like over 200 quid. And I was sure there was one out there. So on the modelling pedals and the stock HX Helix stomps and all that, you can do different things. And I knew of the EHX pitchfork, but I didn't know if you could go up as well as down. So I had a look, and you can. And I suddenly thought, well, here I am 30 years in on a bass playing professional career. I could have done with that pedal years ago. Really could. So I've won one, and we're going to test it. I'll do some review and demo videos, and then I'll do a comparison. So we'll test what the sounds are like. So keep eagle-eyed on the channel. That'll appear sooner than later. Lewis Wingrove, you're in the middle of all the fireworks, but safe and happy. Good man. Lewis Wingrove, pitchfork is the right advice. Excellent. So I've won one. I'll wait for it to appear in the post and start using it, see what it does. I could have done with that pedal. Either of these pedals, that or the Digitech drop years ago, would have saved me so much grief. I can't tell you, really. But there we are. Happy days. Cheers. Happy New Year to you all. So we've got a belly full of pizza, which we've just had. Here's some of the boxes to prove it. And we're on at 9 o'clock. So it's a killing time session. Let's see what you put there. Lewis Wingrove. Though try to keep the Electro Harmonics products to a minimum for a clean pedal board. Yeah, I've got a few. I don't have any on either of my boards at the moment. So I tend not to combine them. But when I do, there's one or two on there. But if this replaces the Digitech drop, then so be it. You learn the hard way, okay? Yeah, I think, what have I got? I've got the Battalion DI preamp. I've got the Knockout Attack equalizer. I've got the mono synth, and now I'll have the pitchfork. But the only one out of them I'm currently using is the mono synth for when we do the Decades of Dance show, and that's not every gig. That's a gig now and again. So we'll see what this pitchfork is like. I'm interested, I'm intrigued. I found like a little niche of effects that interest me, because I could have done with all of these things years ago. It would have saved me a lot of grief with my wooden neck basses when I was in a covers band where we tuned the semitone down. Some basses just did not adjust to that, and it just didn't work. And I ended up having to I'd buy a bass, and then have to refer back to the bass I was using before, because the other bass just didn't take well to being tuned down and being tuned up. And as I was depping in other bands and doing my regular band, the tunings would go up and down all over the place, and the necks just until I moved on to graphite necks, it was always an issue. So and it's a shame, because I bought quite a few basses during that band, and very few of them dislodged the regular basses that I used. Lewis, the tri-parallel mixer is king. 3-way switch for blended time bass pedal. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll do a bit of research and check it out. Oh well, I'm glad you're safe and well, Lewis. We were a few of us were wondering what happened to you. I thought it was very odd that we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of live chats and we never saw you once. So it was like, something must have happened there. But I'm glad you're safe and well. So very good. I know Stacey will be very pleased that you've touched base, so that's good. So I hope you're all safe and well out there. If you tuned into the live chat earlier, thank you very much. It was a blast. It took a little while to get going, but we got there in the end. It was good. It was good. And thank you to all the new subscribers. We got 3 or 4 subscribers during the live chat earlier. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting on the bus. Very much appreciated. And yeah. You moved from the desert to the valley, then the new job. That's okay. That's all right. It was partly my fault as well, Lewis. I took 6 months off of live chats. I didn't do any. I thought everyone needed a bit of a break by the end of 2023. But we came back in July and we did every Tuesday from the start of July through till 17th of December. So there's all those live chats to catch up on if you so wish. I think there's 25. So we were on live chat 69 on the first one in July. And by the time we finished at Christmas, 93. So 24, 25 chats there. If you want to catch up, you can. There's some good stuff in there as well. Dawson, second time I've seen you today. Rock on, Brooksy. Played some bass on Rock Band today. Excellent. Super. Good stuff. Thank you for getting involved earlier, Dawson. That was great. Appreciated your input. It was very good. So yeah, here I am. What time did I leave the live chat? 3 o'clock. So it's now, oh my word, it's got to be about 7:15, 20 past 7 maybe. So 4 hours on, 4.5 hours on. And I got to the gig and realised I've left my tuner pedal at home. So on the last gig I did before Christmas, we had an episode on the Oasis gig where the sound man was getting all sorts of interference and noises, couldn't work it out at sound check. Turned out to be the power that was being fed, whether it was from the plug board or whatever that the venue supplied, that was being fed to my pedal board, was causing an issue. So on the actual gig, I ran the tuner via a battery. So the pedal board got put back in my car. And on that gig, I literally went bass to tuner to amp. I can't work out where I've put the tuner. I'm guessing it's in my office. It's certainly not in any of my gig bags that I've got here on the gig or my gig case. It wasn't in the effects case, of course, because I was using it on the gig. So somewhere at my house is that pedal. Unless I left it at the gig. I'm sure I didn't. I wouldn't have been that stupid. And I remember having it in my hand while I was packing away on that gig, but it was 3 weeks ago. So first thing I'll be doing when I get home is checking my office for a slightly battered Boss TU2 tuner. If it's gone, it's gone. I've got other tuner pedals, it's fine. But just a bit dismaying. I naturally assumed it was in the gig case with all my cables and everything else. No. So anyway, I've tuned up via the keyboard player and we won't go too heavy-handed tonight. Just going to play, enjoy the gig, hopefully not go out of tune, and everything will be rosy. Dawson, gotta run. Peace and love. Take care, Dawson. See you next Saturday, hopefully. Martin Fay, good evening. How are you, my man? We were talking about you earlier on the live chat at midday. You have the record for the highest super chat payment of €50. You still hold that record. Thank you very much. If you don't know what I'm talking about, people who are watching, there's a facility here on the live chats where you can help the channel, help me, help the videos. If you enjoy the videos, enjoy what we're doing on the channel, you can financially contribute. You don't have to. The videos are free. The channel is free to watch. But if you enjoy the videos, enjoy the live chats, enjoy the content, you can help the channel using the super chat facility. So if you see a dollar symbol with a rectangle, I don't know where it is here on the live chat screen. I can't see it. But on the desktop version, go into the live chat window at the bottom where you submit your text. There's an emoji icon, so feel free to hit the emoji icon as much as you wish. Next to that, you'll see a rectangle with a dollar symbol in it, and that's called Super Chat. So if you want to help the channel, help me, help the videos, by all means contribute to the channel if you wish to do so, but you don't have to. But if you wish to, that'd be fabulous. If you want to help the channel out and get something for your money, there are merchandise links in the description box. They won't be in the description box for this video because I haven't put description in yet. I'll do that tomorrow. But if you go to any video here on the channel, go to today's live chat earlier on, you'll find some links for the Brooks's Space Corner merch, and you can buy it. There's 170 products there, 15 different designs, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, long sleeve baseball shirts, caps, beanie hats, water bottles, glasses, mugs. The list is endless. So if you want to help the channel, you can do that. Alternatively, if you've got any bass related purchases, I will, after I finish this, put affiliate links in. So if you've got any bass related purchases, bass, new amp, pedal, strings, accessories, there are affiliate links there for the Bass Centre here in the UK, Amazon, worldwide, Thomann, Gear for Music, and Andertons. There we go. There we go. So how are you, Martin Fay? What have you been up to? I think we saw you just before Christmas and you sort of ducked into a live chat and then ducked out again. Hope everything's good. Hope you're okay over in Ireland. I'm currently on a show in Harlow and we're in chill down time. We're just hanging around until we're on at 9 o'clock. You helped me out a lot with advice back then, Mike, so money well spent. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Can't join the chats often these days due to real life, but hopefully we'll get back to more normal availability around mid-year. No problem, Martin. We're doing Saturdays now, not Tuesday nights. So we do Saturday afternoons, 2 till 5. Today we were on 12 till 3 because I had this gig to get to. So if the Saturdays work better for you, feel free to make an appearance. You're more than welcome, of course. Always good to see you. Any new gear? Any new purchases? You been buying anything? I've just won a Electro Harmonics pitchfork pedal on eBay. So that's my latest purchase. That'll be winging its way through this week. Videos, reviews and demos will be on the channel forthwith. So yeah, I'm kind of in the kitchen here. This is it's a venue. I think it's like a hotel kind of thing, and they hire it out for events. So we're playing a 60th birthday tonight. So this is kind of the building and the events going on in the marquee. But there we are, with my very nice Uncle Frank hoodie on, keeping me warm, very warm. You haven't bought a thing in months, have all the gear I need. Famous last words. Yeah, I've been there too. No, I'm kind of very content with my bass selection at the moment. It's all good really. There's nothing that I'm seeing that I particularly want. If a nice alembic came up or a nice status, I might take the plunge. But at the moment, it's prudent to keep hold of money because we've got a tax bill coming up at the end of the month. Obviously, self-employed musicians, self-assessment, and Gigs aren't particularly prevalent through the next couple of months, so it's about being clever with the money, keeping things ticking over until we get the busy season. Once we get into April, it starts to take off a bit. So that's all good. You did trade one of your Warwicks for a 5-string Dingwall NG3. Excellent. And how are you getting on with that? It's quite a change. Did you get the John Taylor model, or is that just a standard NG3? Ping bass man, twice in a day. The funk needs that special brummy bass. Yeah, I haven't got it here. Oh, you're loving the Dingwall. Excellent. Excellent. It's a different thing. I know Chris Childs from Thunder asked my advice. He was looking at a bass in a black stain. Actually, it's kind of got a brownie tinge to it that Bass Direct had. And I said, mate, go for it, because he played my NG3 actually not long after I bought it in 2017. And I said, mate, go for it. I said, aside from mine, have you played any others? And he went, no. He said, but I love that finish. I said, well, go to Bass Direct and give it a go. I said, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't work for you. I said, it's not that it takes some adjustment. Play it as you would any other bass. But some people just don't get on with the fan fret thing, the multi-scale thing. I said, but try it. Unless you try it, you won't know. And he went and bought it. So he's a convert. So he bought a combustion with the 3 pickup setup. So all good. So you've got a standard NG3. Excellent. Jamie, that's not going to happen, is it? You know the story behind that JD bass. It's staying with me until such time that it's time to cash in and then pass that money on to the charity. So we'll see. I haven't even done any videos on it yet. I've got to get those saddle screws replaced, and then I can reset the bass up, new strings, and then away we go. That could well happen this week though. Definitely. Once I get into the workshop, I've got my tax and accounts to do next couple of days, and then it's get the career video up, get some reviews and demos up, and it's the workshop videos. Yeah. But yes, this is just hanging time. We're just killing time at the moment. There's quite a long gap between sound check finishing and us going on, so the client's friends are all celebrating her 60th birthday in the marquee at the moment. The food platter on the table looked amazing, but we've had pizzas, so we're happy to. Has that JD purchase happened yet? Or is that going to be a bit more of a drawn-out affair? Martin, are you playing the Bootsy bass tonight, or has something else made it into the rotation? The Bootsy bass is here. I had planned on using it, but before I got here, I didn't know how much space we had. So my intention was to use the Bootsy bass. I bought 3 basses. I normally just bring 2. So I bought the GB Rumour, Kingfisher Blue one. I bought the Alembic Persuader that I bought last July, and I bought the Bootsy bass. And I had hoped to use the Bootsy bass, but the problem is the weight thing and where it tips. And I haven't put the weights on it yet to try and balance it out. But then when I saw the amount of space we had, I thought there is no chance, because I've got 2 horn players next to me, sort of just behind me but to the side. I thought that bass is going to clock it. So we're kind of a bit limited on space, and the Bootsy bass is a bit like a full-bodied Alembic 34-inch scale with the big body. It's going to get dinged, it's going to get banged, and I'd rather not do that. So the Bootsy bass works great when we've got a bigger playing area. So tonight it's the GB, all the way. The JD is in process, be a bit drawn out. That's all right though. That's all right. It'll work out for the best, I suspect. So hopefully this year we'll get a few more of these impromptu live chats to happen. It's normally to do with what the mobile internet coverage on my phone is like when we're out in the wilds, out doing these things. Tonight we're kind of lucky because we've got Wi-Fi coverage. But, oh, the boss is in the background. It's my boss. Lovely looking chap. Hello! Love him. It's the uncle. The funkle, even. But, yeah, so tonight's a lot easier. We've got great Wi-Fi and I can just press go live and away we go. And it works out rather good. Indeed, wait till you see what I have in mind. Yeah, you've intrigued me because you told me earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing that. You know, like different finishes, and we see a lot of the same all the time. It gets very boring. I remember about 8 years ago, Ibanez came out with a range of finishes, and I did reviews of two of the models. One was called Tequila Sunrise, and the other one was like a green into blue translucent affair. It's stunning, and Ibanez always come out with good finishes. So I always like to see what they've got in their catalogue and in their range. Martin Fay, Uncle Fester. Yeah, although if he puts a light bulb in his mouth, it doesn't light up, sadly. If he did, that would just make my night. Uncle Fester Funkle, there you go. He's a good egg. He's a good egg. But, oh, look, here we go. I forgot. I've got me. And Mr. Tubbs as well. Mr. Tubbs, our lovely drummer.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, he's a beaut. He's a beaut. Go do your thing. You can come and join in. So I have my in-ears. So we're using, what are we using? Sennheiser G4s. We were talking about in-ears earlier on. So this is the band's equipment. So we've got G4s here, and I was saying I've got a G3 personally, and then I've got the old in-ears here. So we were talking about this. Young Juice earlier on was asking about IEM alternatives to Sennheisers. So I was talking about these. So these are the KZ-ZS10 IEMs that you can get through Amazon and various other places. It's easy to get them through Amazon, of course. And I've been using these since 2019. Been exceptionally reliable. And I've got 3 sets. This is the same set I've had since day one, since I bought my setup. And they've been extremely good. So we were saying, they've got 4 drivers. The new ones have got 5. So you get really good bass, good mids, good high end. And if you break them, or you lose them, or they get stolen, and they can come off. These things they're not hardwired. You can have 2 sections. So if one broke down, you just get a spare one and plug it in. Or if the in-ear part is okay and the cable went, you can keep the actual part that goes in your ear. But I find them excellent value for money, good quality. And if they broke down, or I lost them, or someone stole them, it's only going to cost me about £45 to replace them. $50 for you guys in the US. The live chat we did earlier, live chat 95, I put up links on there and in the description box. So if you want to help the channel and you want to check these out for 45 quid, $50, probably about 47 euros maybe, through Amazon, you can buy them, try them for yourself, and the channel will get a small little affiliate cashback, which will be very handy. Jamie, have a good gig, popping in and out as I'm prepping for the morning bass assault. Fabulous. Just like having your company, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Is it curry tonight, by the way, for dinner? Just checking. I feel like curry tonight. There's a jingle there, sure. So here we are. I was about to say it's live chat. It's not live. It's an impromptu live chat. This was unplanned. I didn't know we'd have good Wi-Fi here. Curry for lunch tomorrow. Excellent. Get some vegetables in there. I don't know what you order with your curry. Get some veg in there, mate. Get a nice mixed vegetable doppiazza, which is onion and tomato based, for the win. You'll love it. Promise you. Anything with doppiazza means tomato and onion based. Vindaloo. Or have your vegetables as a doppiazza. In fact, you got me craving curry now. bad idea. I've just had pizza. Might have to have a curry in the week. There we go. Can do. You know that's true. Yeah. So we're doing 2 1-hour sets of disco classics tonight. I actually brought a bass, but they're all through there. Getting used to the room temperature. It's a little bit cold, but actually in the room we're playing, it's not too bad. I say room, it's a marquee. It's like a sickness. Must have. Yeah, variety in your diet. There we are. So what did everyone get for Christmas? Is anyone eyeing up anything in the New Year's sales? Anything bass-wise that you're keeping your eyes on? Gareth, are any of the songs in your set in different tunings or all standard? We play in concert pitch, so that's a good start. The one song that we do slightly differently is Relight My Fire, which was originally by Dan Hartman, but redone by Take That, of course. We play in B as opposed to D. So for that, rather than tie my fingers in knots, and I'm not playing a 5-string, I'm playing 4s, I use the Digitech drop pedal. So I have that set to 3 semitone drop, but I'll play it in a D position. So the first note as we hit the intro is D, but it's not, it's a B, because I've got the pedal turned on. And then away we go. And it's a comfortable play. The only thing you got to remember is at the end of it, turn the drop pedal off. And I have had maybe 2 or 3 occurrences in 4 years of doing this band where I forgot to turn it off. The song after was an interesting start, I can assure you. I remember once, actually it was the very first live show we did when we came out of lockdown. We did Relight My Fire into Blame It on the Boogie, which is a fairly busy bass line. And I forgot to turn the pedal on. And the first run round the was an interesting sound. I've got a video of it. It was an interesting sounding bass run, and everyone went, "What's that?" It all sounded wrong. And it was wrong because I hadn't turned the pedal off. And as soon as I looked down, I was like, "You bloody idiot, turn the thing off." There we go, happy days. But other than that, what else are we doing in a different tuning? Not a lot, I don't think. Le Freak we do in G instead of A. The only thing that has to do with my bass line is when we're doing the solo, which would normally be A over D, I can't play the open strings. I have to fret the G and the C. Where you would have bum 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 bum. So those solo notes I have to fret as opposed to playing an open string. But there we go. And other than that, I'm just running through my head what other songs are in the set. Car Wash is in C instead of D. I think other than that, everything is as is. I don't think we don't tend to play around with tunings too much. Just depends who's singing a given song, of course. We're fairly consistent. There's old Bobster, our guitar hero. Martin, doppiazza literally means 2 onions, nicely sweet and crunchy. You're making me hungry. Well, there we go, doppiazza curry on a Saturday evening. There's not much better. Gareth, that happened to me with the hip shot drop tuner on a few occasions. Yeah, you do these things, then you forget to revert back to what your regular tuning is. And it's just, it's like getting a large pear and dropping it from a high-rise building as it hits the ground. Spread out and knackered. But, yeah. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we really detune in the set. Staying Alive we do in F, but I think the original's F sharp, maybe. But we do that in F. The only real thing with that is the original. If you listen to the original, the tempo is such that some of the, it's not so much the fills, but the feel of the part where they do staying alive. There's a way that bass line sits at that tempo. You off?
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Thanks for that work.
Have a great show.
Bye then.
Yeah,
The human centipede. When you're playing the original, it fits into a certain feel, groove. When you try and copy that at the tempo that most bands play it at, every band plays it a bit quicker than the original, because if you try and replicate what the record is, it's almost like the death march. It's like a funeral song. It's really slow, really laggy. On the original, it works. In a live context, it doesn't. It's really slow. People struggle to dance to it. So you kind of have to give it a bit of a kick in the pants. But the problem, for me, is that the bass line can't match, because once you go over about 2 or 3 BPM faster, it doesn't fit. So the line just doesn't work. So I think I had to simplify that part, and I'm just playing the root F as opposed to the F sharp with the fill. And it's fine. This is just what it works. What works for this band, anyway. And I've left it at that. I did try to incorporate the original line. So when we first got this back together during lockdown, I played the version that I'd played whenever I decked for this band. And that's fine. And that's basically what I play now. After about 3 or 4 rehearsals, I said, I'm going to try and play the original line. We might as well be authentic. And it just didn't fit. It didn't fit. We were trying to shoehorn in a bass line that it wasn't going to fit at that tempo. It sounded really weird. So I just went back to what I play. So it's simplified, but literally only one little section. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. And other than that, I don't think there's anything that we've changed key on. I don't think we changed anything in the Diana Ross medley. Just going through all the songs, and I don't think James Brown, we do Get Up Off of That Thing, which I think might be in G sharp on the record. It's one of those songs that's kind of in between 2 semitones, so we just do it in G, just for simplification, and it works fine. That's a song that actually on the record is slower again than we play, and it can feel a bit frenetic. It's quite a busy bass line, not particularly hard, just busy. And it is what it is, but you're trying to copy what it is. And so it's a bit rampant. It is what it is, you know. But there we have it. That's good. I'm up to date on all the messages. Very good. So yeah, that's where we are. But otherwise, all the tunings are the same. All of that. Have we got any? There's something wrong with your shoulders. Are you in 5?
Yeah.
Have we got any more bottles of pop in there?
No, just beer.
Yeah, other than that, everything is as is. I'm just trying to think. I think Shaka Khan's same tuning. Yeah, it is what it is. That's all good. Yeah, there we have it. So after tonight, next gig for me is next Saturday. Where am I next Saturday? Greek Street, around the corner from Charing Cross Road, in the centre of town, on the Request show that I've been doing. Then after that, I don't think I've got another gig till 1st of February. It's another Uncle Funk show down on the south coast, doing a private event. Gareth Hassan, you're also drinking Lucozade Apple. It's the best thing. Unfortunately, my bottle isn't freezing cold. When you get a freezing cold bottle of that, That's the bomb. So I've got to make do with the room temperature bottle today. Yeah. And then after that, well, then February kind of lights up. So Uncle Funk on the 1st. I've got ABBA on the 7th and 8th, Friday and the Saturday, down at the Macmillan Theatre in Bridgewater. Down in the west. Oh, here it is. Down in Bridgewater. So we're doing 2 nights with Platinum ABBA, Friday and Saturday. And then it's kind of gigs start popping up. So we've got some Queen gigs, some more Uncle Funk things, a few covers things. So it's all good. It's all good. It's not rampantly busy, but this time of year doesn't tend to be. It's fine. It's fine. I've got plenty of YouTube work to do. Trying to catch up on all the stuff that didn't get done in the last couple of years. So keep watching the channel, and I'll steadily get through that that backlog. I've got a whiteboard in my office of everything that needs to be topped and tailed and uploaded. So keep watching the channel. You can see a load of new uploads starting this week. And the new series, got to do the Fretless Odyssey, of course. That's close to getting started. And the podcast as well. Got the podcast coming. And then loads of reviews and demos and vintage interviews and comparison videos. Going to be doing a load of those for some of the pedals. And I've just bought, some of you know, I bought the Sonic Cake, 3 of those. So octave, modulation, and the filter wah pedal. So I'll review and demo those and then do comparison videos with the other videos, the other pedals that I've got that do similar things. So we'll see if the cheaper Sonic Cake pedals are worth the money, or whether they're as good as their price tag, i.e. cheap. We'll see. We will see. I think let me get au fait with the icons here, because it's been a while since I've done an impromptu live chat on my phone. Let's shot that share. Okay, I worked it all out. Okay, very good. So if you bought anything lately, let me know. If you're thinking of buying something, let me know. If I can help, offer some advice, I'm more than happy to do that. Someone's coming in. Or not. But feel free to join us on Saturday lunchtime, Saturday afternoons for the live chat. So we've moved from Tuesday evenings. We're now doing Saturdays generally from 2 till 5 UK time. Today and certain other Saturdays it will be 12 till 3 if I've got a gig. And obviously most Saturdays, once we get busy, I'll be gigging. But this is a bit of a trial, a bit of an experiment up until March, end of March, just to see how these fare compared to Tuesday evenings. So I'm hoping the Saturday afternoon live chats work a bit better for those in the US who are behind us on the time clock, because I know I was getting a lot of messages from people on the Tuesdays saying, I'm at work, I can't watch your video, I can't get involved. If you did it in later in the day, I could get involved. And it was like, well, I'm in bed at that point. So weekends seem to be an obvious choice. And this time last year, I was watching a lot of YouTube educator channels, and they were doing their live chats at basically 2 p.m. UK time, which equated to 9 a.m. on the East Coast in America, and 6 a.m. on the West Coast. And they were pulling in serious numbers of viewers. So just as an experiment and a bit of a test, I wanted to see how we did if I moved our slot from the Tuesday to the Saturday. So we've done 2, we did last week and we did today, and it seems to go quite well. I haven't seen a massive upsurge in viewers, but maybe some of that is people don't know we're doing them at that time, and we'll see. Well, it's an experiment for 3 months. We'll see how we go. If it doesn't work, we'll revert back to the Tuesdays. Give me Java. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming on the live chat earlier on. You joined for the first time this morning. Joined in from Webster, Texas. Excellent. We'll join you next Saturday. Great. Look forward to it. Hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you like the content. I'm, as I said earlier, on a gig. So we're in a venue. The marquee's out there that we're going to be playing in. So this is just hang time at the moment. So we've been fed, been watered, and it's just like dead time. And you can't go in and get your bases and stuff because all the people are eating. So we're here. So I thought I'd do an impromptu live chat, which I haven't done one of for a considerable amount of time. Used to do them quite regularly, but last year, so many of the gigs we were on, the mobile internet reception was absolutely atrocious. So doing a live chat really wasn't very feasible. But we've got good Wi-Fi here today. So yeah, there we have it. Hope you enjoyed the live chat earlier. Hope you found it useful, maybe informative, maybe educational, maybe. It's all good. It's cold out, you can feel all the muscles are a bit tight. That's the one thing when it's cold, cold season, doing gigs, you just got to be careful. I've tweaked muscles before loading out after gigs, especially in the days when I used to have backline and heavy backline, and pull out like calf muscles and tweaks and ankles and knees and hands and arms when it's really cold and you haven't warmed up. You come out from a gig, you got all your coats on, you're kind of warm, but if it's really cold out and you're lugging gear and you're twisting, and not good, not conducive to good muscles, that's for sure. But thankfully I can park very close to the door we're loading out of, and all I've got is 3 bases and a leads case and a rucksack with clothes. Nice and easy tonight, so it's a quick bail. So yeah, we're all IM'd up, so it's all good. So as I was saying earlier on the live chat this afternoon, these are the IMs I use. Bomb-proof. Bomb-proof. They've been great. Great for 6 years. And I've got 2 other sets. There's one in my bag through there, so if these broke down or disappeared or got stolen or whatever, I've got another set here, and there's another set at home. Same product. I think the most recent set I bought has probably got the 5 drivers in, but they're reliable and they do the business and they sound great. And for 45 quid, I'm not going to argue. And actually quite a few people in the band have bought them as well. So it all works kind of well. See, there are options here on a live chat. What does that do? Okay, very good. And what's that? Green screen? No, I don't need that. You're all right. What's that? Okay, and what's that? Highlight saved to your channel as an unlisted video. Oh, okay. Right. So we kick off at 9 o'clock. I don't even know what the time is now. If someone could tell me, that'd be great. I'm guessing it's getting close to 8 o'clock, maybe just gone. And we're doing 2 1 hours, finish at 11:30 tonight. Hey up lad, got a sound man here, bless him, here he is.
Hello.
We work him hard, you know. Work him hard and pay him poorly.
Boss man's there.
Packet of crisps and a bottle of pop, that usually does it, you know. But it's all good. It is all good. So we're trying to get the old costumes on shortly. Don't want to go too early though, because we've got to sit around and be cold. So staying fully clothed for as long as possible. Thankfully, drive here was very easy today. I was wary that when we finished the live chat, it was going to take me a good hour minimum to get here. And I thought if there's one accident on the M25, it's going to scupper it. And there wasn't. It was all very free flowing. We were all good. No ice about it. It's 8:15. Very good. Thank you, Gareth. I will go in about 15 minutes. Get me black lycra on. A bit of peace. We'll go do our thing. So if you've got any questions, I'm going into live chat spiel now. If you've got any questions about basses, bass amps, bass effects, accessories, strings, gig backs, great bass players, we'll talk about gigs, feel free. That's what we're here for. We're in live mode. So like I say, there'll be a load of workshop videos going up very shortly. I've got about 8 basses that need various string changes, pickup, foam replacements, setups, cleaning up. A few have got controls that need adjusting, and one of them, I need to do some bridge spacing things. So all of that will be coming up on the channel very, very shortly. It's just getting the time to do it all and film it and edit it, but we'll get there. It's all good. And thankfully this week, once we get past tomorrow, it starts getting considerably warmer. So by Monday, Tuesday, we'll be back up 9, 10 degrees. Thank God. I've had enough of the cold. We're going to get infiltrated by guests in a minute. I might have to bring this to an end. Clip or pedal tuner? Neither tonight, Gareth. I've made a major faux pas. So my last gig before Christmas, I had issues with the signal going to the out front sound on the Oasis show I did in Bridgewater. And I had to end up forfeiting my pedal board and going into the pedal tuner with a battery. And I've pulled my cases out here, and the pedal tuner ain't in either of the cases. So I suspect it's in one of my bags. I've put it in my office and then forgotten to pick it up. So neither, but I'm tuned to the keyboard, and I will check again before we start, and everything will be grand. It's not the first time in my career that's happened, but I'm annoyed that I thought the pedal was in my blue hardware case, and it's not. So somewhere in my office at home is a road-worn Boss TU2 tuner, and if it's not in there, then I left it at the gig, which is fine. I've had 24 years out of it. I've got plenty of other pedal tuners that can replace it, but it would be annoying. So we'll see. We will see. Martin Fate, are you the only band on stage tonight? Yes, it's a private event, someone's 60th birthday. Or is there a warm-up act? No warm-up act whatsoever. Band leaders playing music over the PA via a laptop. It's a private event, local to where the band's based. So I think the woman whose birthday it is, I think I've seen her at gigs many times, so she clearly knows what she's getting. She knows what she's in for, and it'll all be fine. But no, just us tonight. Nice and easy. 2 1 hours, all the hits. And then poodle off home afterwards. Petrol on the way home. And then I can get stuck into 3 days of accounts and tax and come out the other side, and then it's video editing and uploading and script writing and. It's all good. It's all good. January is the long but effective month. Get lots done in January. There's so few gigs about. So it's good for me. I can get loads of content up. And I've got loads of content to put up. Lots of reviews, lots of demos, lots of stuff that's been dragging on and on and on and on. But because of the family issues we had over the past 2 years, it's been very difficult to get any sort of momentum, regular timetable and schedule of uploads. So it will be addressed. Right. Oh. Mr. Savage, welcome. You take a dump before you go on stage so I feel lighter. That has been known. I've been down that road myself many times. Thankfully, my ablutions are all sorted for that. Hello.
Oh, I didn't realise you had paper crew, isn't it? Paper crew?
No, I'm in the band.
Oh, okay, you alright?
Grand.
What time are you starting?
9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shortly. Got to go and get in our clothes in a minute.
Alright, cool. You all alright, yeah?
Yeah, we're fine.
Perfect, right, I'll leave it to it.
Thank you very much. On that note, I love you and leave you. Take care, boys and girls. Have a great Saturday, what's left of it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to go and get the costume on. Well done, Martin. Yeah. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for joining in the live chat. Very much appreciated. It was a bit impromptu, but it had to be. We had good Wi-Fi signal. Anyway, enjoy your week. Keep watching the channel. New content up. Once I get the tax stuff out of the way in the next couple of days. Take it easy. See you soon.